Hello, my name is Rachel Welch. I am an Etsy seller and I'm a student of Dylan Jahraus. A quick overview of me or of my Etsy history anyways, is in November 2022, I opened my first Etsy shop. That whole year I got about 15 or so sales. I was by myself. I wasn't doing coaching. I was listening to Dylan on podcasts, and anything I could find of her, I would gobble up. But I wasn't in the course. I wasn't doing coaching. And then, so a year later, in October of 2023, I did sign up for coaching because I knew that Etsy was what I wanted to do. I was pregnant with my third kid, and I knew I wanted to stay home and have time with my babies. So I opened my new Etsy shop at Dylan's direction. And then I was in coaching for 6 weeks. It was amazing. It was personalized. They helped me figure out who my customer is, what kind of things I should have in my shop. Okay, fast forward 1 year to October 2024. So that whole year I had made 450 sales as opposed to the 15 sales I made the year prior by myself. And then also I had my first $1,000 month, which was a huge milestone. And then fast forward 1 year more to October 2025, just a few months ago. Now I'm at, then I was at over 1,600 sales. So I've done coaching twice. I did it that initial time for 6 weeks, and then in 2025 I also did it for 3 months. They were having a special Q4 preparation program, so I did that. It was awesome. In 2025 my sales were about $20,000. My goal for this year, 2026, is $40,000, and I'm not in coaching right now, but I know that I'm going to do it. My goal is to do coaching every year, probably for, depending on what promotions they have, maybe like 3 months every year, just for that maintenance and like at the different phases of my business that I'll be in. So, but I wanted to say that my goal is $40,000 this year. And even though I'm not taking coaching, I have access to all of the coaching calls that are happening. So I can watch the recorded coaching calls that happen. I can watch them like a day or two later. So I can still stay focused and current with the trends. And like, I just watched one the other day with Coach Natalia doing a sales plan for 2026. And so I was typing out all my numbers, watching the recording. And so that $40,000 of my goal is not just, I didn't just pick it out of thin air. I have written it down, and like with the sales plan, the course actually gives you a whole Excel sheet of, sales plan. And like, I'm not great with Excel, but it's easy for me because they've already done all the formulas. So I was doing that, and so now I'm like, okay, this is what I actually need to do. It's not just abstract. And for me, like, that's huge. So anyway, if you're on the fence about doing the course and or coaching, like, if you can only do the course for sure. But if you can add the coaching, it's worth it. And I know, I hear from a lot of people, it's expensive, and it is. It's an investment. But the thing is, if you don't invest, you won't be invested. So if it was free, you probably wouldn't do it because you're like, well, it's free. But if you spend some good money, it kind of holds you accountable, and it's like, well, I got to make my money back. And so it's actually probably better that it does cost a good bit of money, because then you can make it back and then you can have accomplished it because there's that fire under you. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you. The whole team is amazing. Coach Annabella, Coach Kristen, Coach Natalia, everybody. I love you all. Thank you so much.